Kristen.
Well,
No, not Kristen.
Megan.
What happened when I saw Megan?
Anthony literally fell down the stairs and then came over to Megan and poured out his heart, saying how striking she was, and
She almost killed
her
me.
beauty almost killed him.
Because she looked like who?
I forget the name.
Mandy Lauderdale.
From Survivor. or something.
Temptation Island.
Temptation
The
Island.
first big reality series.
Yeah.
And I saw that episode, the last episode, and I was going to go to Roatan in Honduras. And I said to my dad, I said, where should I go? And he goes, well, him and my mom said, why don't you go to Belize, Ambergris Caye? Maybe you'll meet someone like Mandy Lauderdale.
No.
And so I went, and then I met Megan, who looks just like her. All right, so what happened? So I met Megs. I almost fell over the railing.
And then we just all hit it off and we were talking, and Anthony was telling us about his adventures in the Belizean jungle.
Oh, with the British Army Jungle
Yes.
Warfare School.
Yeah.
All right, so then we lost touch for how many years?
2 years, 3 years.
So today is January. Yesterday was
11th.
11th.
Yesterday was January 10th, 2007.
Okay, January. So what happened on the night of January 10th, 2007?
Kristen and I had planned to watch a movie at Dino's.
She
in
looks just like my sister. It's frightening. It's like scary.
San Pedro, Guatemala now.
We're in San Pedro, Guatemala. At what lake?
Lago de Atitlan.
Okay, and what happened?
Kristen and I were gonna watch a movie at Dino's, but we got there late, so we decided to go hit up the internet cafe. And as we were entering the cafe, I saw a very strikingly familiar man wearing a camel jacket. And
Oh, the French Foreign Legion Desert Storm type.
and
Yeah.
I asked him, "¿Cómo te llamas?" And before he could answer, I remembered, and I said, "Anthony Lobedo." And the rest is history.
So after 3 years apart with no contact, we found each other in a world of 7 billion people.
Because of our photographic memories.
That's pretty amazing. And what's amazing is that you tracked down my long-lost
Long-lost
biological sister. It's so unbelievable. Sorry?
And here I am.
Yeah.
Anthony was a great photographer. He built up my confidence and made me less nervous, so therefore I was able to perform. He was sweet and kind and generous and helpful. He said the right words at the right time.
Central America is a beautiful part of the world, as you've just witnessed. There's giant sea turtles off the Belizean Reef. Tikal was once the center of Mayan culture. The Christian faith plays a large role in Central American life. Climbing Guatemala's majestic volcanoes can be a magical experience. In the Middle East, the Bedouin can still be found roaming the sands of Jordan. The Dead Sea is a place filled with timeless stories of antiquity. This was Lawrence of Arabia's headquarters on the Iraqi border. The Kurds have lived in the shadow of Mount Ararat for millennia. Victoria Falls is truly one of the world's most awe-inspiring sights. Namibia teems with interesting wildlife. The lion, or in this case the lioness, is still the king of the jungle. Pliny the Elder once found an elephant practicing its circus act all alone at night in the Roman Colosseum. Cambodia's youth are rebuilding the nation a generation after year zero. Angkor Wat comprises the pyramids of Asia. Did you know you can become a monk for only one day if you wish? In Nepal, Hindu culture abounds for the interloper. As amazing as all of these adventures were, they paled in comparison to the collection of people I met during my recent trip to Guatemala. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who dreamed of traveling all around the world. He wanted to write interesting stories and take beautiful pictures. He was adopted by beautiful parents and had a wonderful sister named Carol Donna. Like all brothers and sisters, we played together and fought. I used to think I was too good to be her brother until I woke up one day and realized she was too good to be my sister. Carol's a hard worker, kind, and generous beyond imagination. Our parents tried to teach us right from wrong and always to stand up for the underdog. No more honest and moral parents ever lived. My mother used to often tell me, "Anthony, never be unkind." My father had his own brand of wisdom, and more often than not he'd say, "It is what it is." My mother often said, "Anthony, being good is everything. It is the only thing." And I know I'll see my parents again one day in the next world, in a place the ancient Romans called Elysium. In the end, I can only think back on what KK told me on that special night we met in Lago Atitlan in Guatemala. "Remember, Anthony," she said, "in spite of everything, life is beautiful. And I suppose that all things considered, it really is a beautiful world." We hope you've enjoyed this program. Many more such programs are possible as you follow Anthony Lebedo around the world on his many adventures.